Alright everybody, welcome back to Black Wolf Gaming. As usual, I'm your host, Sir Wolf, and welcome back to Brick Rigs. And today's build that I'm profiling is one by, and I know I'm gonna mess the name up here, so I'm asking for forgiveness ahead of time. It's built by Alex Monomoka Much, and if I messed your name up, Alex, I beg forgiveness, please, sir. Uh, Today's build is a PBY Catalina. It was built by Consolidated from 1936 to 1945. The Catalina is one of the most produced amphibious aircraft of World War II. As you can see, this build is absolutely highly detailed. I'll probably have a picture of an actual PBY somewhere up on the screen for comparison, but uh, it's absolutely lovely. I mean, it's for brick rigs, it is as close to picture perfect as you can get. The Catalina had several different roles during the Second World War, from search and rescue, being that it was amphibious, it could pick down pilots or crew up, uh, anti-submarine warfare, aerial recon. In fact, it was a PBY Catalina named Strawberry 5 that, during the Battle of Midway, found the main Japanese fleet, alerting the U.S. naval forces and leading to the eventual victory by the U.S. Navy, thereby turning the tide of war. So, excuse me, there's a reason that the PBY Catalina is one of my absolute favorite aircraft of World War II. I mean, it's beautiful, it's powerful, it's I love it. But we're gonna go ahead and I'll stop droning on, and we'll go ahead and get in the air. Hi everybody, welcome back. We are now in the air, and as you can see, although it is a little sluggish, it does fly beautifully. Now I will, a little bit of a disclaimer. I did have to drop the control sensitivity on everything just a little bit. My mouse I have a very sensitive mouse. I keep it sensitive for the various games I play. I like to be able to, have pinpoint quick movement. So if you get it and you fly it and you go, this isn't any fun, change up the controls a little bit. I did talk to Alex, and he said he would be updating it with the controls control amounts I gave him. So by the time you watch this, it may be updated. I'm honestly not sure, but I'll put up the values of all the control surfaces up on the screen. Um, this particular PBY, as you can see, has bombs attached, and it is a release all at once. So they release all 4 bombs in one fell swoop, and we'll make a little bit of a bombing run. Let's see, all 4. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. It does stall very easily. But the design, like I said, the design is absolutely gorgeous. It looks so beautiful. I mean, especially, I've heard of people who have a sort of a World War II role play style going. This is absolutely perfect. This and a few others from Alex is absolutely perfect for that kind of thing. So if you are a World War II aircraft fanatic like I am, you definitely want this one in your collection. But I'll go ahead and I'll jump into the building area and show you really quickly how you can change it for those out there who aren't sure. I'll show you a couple of really cool tips, and then we'll do our final wrap up. All right, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to the build screen. For those who aren't sure, who are maybe a little newer to brick rigs and aren't, and don't want to have to go through and select each one and hunt down each and every control surface, there's a little bit of a trick. If you go to selection, select same type. Now it will highlight every aileron. Aileron, elevator, stuff like that. And if you then go invert selection, go to visibility and hide selection, As you can see, all that's left are the control surfaces. This makes it much easier if you're going to need to do, if you're building or if you're modifying or whatever it is you might be doing. This makes it much easier to get to control surfaces, or if you want, you know, I mean, here, even exhaust. Um, I can get to all the exhaust, the engines for buried engines, like in this design, stuff like that. So this is a very good way to be able to get to various things on the vehicle. All right, everybody. Well, there you have it. There is the PBY Catalina made by Alex Monomoka Much, and I'm still convinced I'm absolutely butchering that name. I will have a link in the description to the workshop page that you can find it. Like I said, I highly recommend going in, download it, play around with it, mess around with it. It is a lot of fun. Uh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much PvP possibility it has, but it's definitely fun to sit down and just play around with. So, thank you everybody for joining me on this episode of Brick Rigs. I'm your host, Sir Wulfe, and I'll see all of you again next time in the very next episode.